Okay, so the vehicle that was parked just behind us went to leave. And they were leaving to go see something else. And they moved about 100 meters from us, and then they stopped. And then we were busy sitting here watching Shadow and telling stories to you. And then I was talking to Rexon, who's with his guest from Juma, just the other side. And we were chatting about where this youngster is. And then Rexon says, wait, have a look. That other vehicle that left has just bumped into that youngster. So now we were talking about how Shadow hasn't moved. We were talking about those squirrels, and we're saying, oh, it could be this, it could be that. It looks as if the youngster did hear Mom, and what Mom's doing now is Mom can see where that youngster is. I believe that the youngster knows she's in a little bit of trouble. So Shadow's just laying here going, yep, okay. Finally found you. I'm not going to move a muscle. So Davi and I are going to stay put because I believe that eventually that youngster is going to slink up to Mom and try and give her lots of loves. And we've got a nice view here and a nice little open area, so we're going to wait and see. So if you all can be patient with us while this happens, I think that will be the best. We could technically move around and go and see, but we do have such a nice position. I don't really want to give it up. And I think that we're going to get a nice greeting here eventually, maybe within the next sort of 10 to 15 minutes. We can place bets on it maybe. I know you guys all like a little bit of a bet. I'm going to say within the next 8 minutes. Davi, what do you say? Davi says 5 minutes. I don't know if any of you want to place some bets. And we'll see. Yays and so happies. Oh, Shadow, you're ruining the bet. You're moving. All right, guys, we're now going to have to move to keep up with her. Shadow, the bet, but that's okay. I'm glad all of you are happy. I am also super happy, and I know that Rexon and his guests are happy. So we are going to, I think, move back a bit and then come through. We're in a funny little area filled with stumps and half-dead logs. So, what I want to do is I'm going to move through here and position us so that we can get a nice round view between the two. Francis, you're saying 4 minutes? I like it. I like it. Nice getting in on the bet there, Francis. 4 minutes. Safarihad, you're saying 1 minute. I like it. Let me just get through everybody else's little spot here. And I'm going to turn around. And then we're going to see what we can do about for here we go. Davi, can you see Shadow through there? Okay, let's try this. And I'm going to look while Davi is keeping an eye on Shadow that side. I'm going to see, there's the youngster. Here she comes right in front of us, 12 o'clock, running up to Mom, running up to Mom. Who said 4 minutes? Francis, you said 4 minutes. Here we go. Are we happy here, Davi, or do you want me to move? Perfect. Look at that. Look how annoyed Shadow is. Shadow's like, yeah, I'm playing forever. And the submissive behavior from the youngster. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Let's just come through a little bit of the gap here. You win, my friend. There we go. Perfect. Yay, reunited. Fantastic. There goes Shadow doing a little bit of territory marking. The youngsters just moved a little bit to the right there. Just behind that bush. I'm actually very surprised that Shadow didn't haul off and smack her. There's nice little backlighting that's happening now through the grass. Here comes the youngster again. Look at that. Mom, I love you. Mom's like, ugh. but also feeling relieved as a mother as well. Safari Hot, you're saying patience pays off. What a beautiful sight. It does indeed. I'm also glad we waited it out. Now, where we are, we're not too far from our southern boundary, so I'm guessing they're going to start moving that way. I'm going to stick with them as long as we possibly can. I just need to move the car to be able to do that. Hopefully she'll stay on gallery to be comfortable for her, and that will have to do with the type of territory that she's able to hold on to after Mr. Tundi has taken over quite a lot of the territory to our north here. Sorry everyone, I'm sorry for the back of my head, but again, I don't want to pull a Tristan and fall out the car, and I also don't want to hurt Jim. As that would be a problem. But I am going to do a little tiny bit of bundu bashing just now. I'm sorry, Kirsch, just say one more time with that question from Andy. Andy, really good question. You want to know why did the cub have to be submissive to Shadow, to its mom? If the cub were to come in and have a bit of an attitude and try and be more dominant, the mom would be very rude and straightforward. Oh, everyone, look at this with the youngster. This is basically the equivalent of the cub coming in and giving the mom a hug. So if you'd been missing from your mom for a little bit, you wouldn't necessarily want to. Ooh, Shadow sees something. It's not the vehicles, but she definitely sees something. I just want to keep an eye out. Remember, Tundi was here earlier. Or she smells something on the air, but it looks like she's definitely seen something. Nope, she's fine. Yeah, so if you hadn't seen your mom for a long time, and then you came up and didn't give her a hug, your mom would be pretty upset. So I just need to move a little bit so that these other guys can come through, and Rexon and I will leapfrog down the road and follow these two lovely ladies as they meet. Leopards, I love it. It's too much. So most of you will know what leapfrogging is. For anyone that's new, leapfrogging is the positioning of vehicles down the road so that we can share the sighting with each other. So now I'm going to pull off to the side while Rexon pulls forward so that his guests can also see. And then he's going to come past us and get a view, and then we'll keep leapfrogging like that. It's so magic, Rexon. So as you guys know, Rexon does a lot of our walks with us as well. And so Rex and I, when we're both out on game drive, we like to help each other out with leopards. Oh, look at that, everybody. That is... Oh. Now Mom's okay. Now Mom says, I love you. Here's your bath. This is me reminding you that I love you. It's okay that you made me walk around for an hour and call and call and call and call and call before you came. Absolutely magic. Claudia, you're curious when hashtag not Barba. Sorry, it still makes me laugh every time. You're curious when Shadow's youngster will be getting a name. So, Claudia, in most places, when they're around 2 years old, the females get a name, and then when the males become fully independent and have their own territory, so, sorry, not fully independent, but when they have their own territory, which is usually around 3 to 4 years old, sometimes a little bit older, they get a name. And they usually get a name to the place where they move to. And sometimes the name relates to where they came from. So, we used to work with a male, now it's forgetting the name. All of a sudden it just flew out of my head. But basically he was named after his mother, who was named after a dam from where he came from. Now, something I've noticed is that here a lot of the leopards get, oh, look at that, get names a lot earlier on. So I'm thinking that she might get a name earlier, but I think that has more to do with either the way the northern sands works or possibly with the influence of weave while we're here. So I'm guessing that #NotBarbara will probably get a proper Shungan name within the next 6 months. This is too great, everybody. All right, everyone. They're moving over towards where... Oh, maybe not. Shadow, can you go to Treehouse Dam for me? That would make me very happy. That would keep you on Juma. Tristan has a spotted surprise. I'm so excited. Let's go to Tristan.